break. We made it to car drop-off, and it would appear that not many people are at school today, so the kids are super excited to get out of the car and head into the building all by themselves. No, really, I see a couple of kids. You're not going to be by yourself.
Max is here.
There's your Max. Yeah, so, all right. Have a great day, you guys. I love you.
Love you.
Love you. Spring break officially starts today for Indiana. Some people are on like a balanced calendar, so they have a 2-week spring break, a 2-week Christmas break, and I believe a 2-week fall break. We don't do that. So some people were on spring break last week, but this week is like the actual 1-week time span where everybody in Indiana, most people in Indiana, are on spring break. So, question. Do you frequent the tanning bed? I myself still am very smitten with the idea of a tanning bed. I had a girlfriend many moons ago, and we used to actually have tanning competitions like in my late 20s. And it was so fun. And we were both so tan and had such beautiful golden skin. And then I had a friend pass away from skin cancer. And it became not so, not a lovely thought anymore. So I stopped cold turkey, and I haven't been to a tanning bed since. And I wonder how many of you hit the tanning bed prior to spring break and then after spring break to maintain your tan. I literally, after, attending the funeral, not to get gruesome, I can't bring myself to do it. I talk about it, and the only reason I talk about wanting to do it, honestly, is for the vitamin D. I struggle with being able to absorb vitamins, so I look for different ways to do it. I get B12 injections every month. I can't absorb, so I thought maybe, I need to go for vitamin D. But I still can't bring myself to do it. So I'm headed into the Target today. The last video that we did, I looked at what they had as far as self-tanner at the Target, and they have some really good options. And I also have some girlfriends that sell Rodan & Fields, and people say that their self-tanner is to die for. I'm getting hotter than a monkey in here. So anyway, I don't know, tanning bed, not tanning bed, I want to know what you do to prepare yourself for fun in the sun. And you know what? Like, I go to Florida and slap on my swimsuit, and I am so white that people literally, like, when I walk by, they go like that. It's okay. I really don't care. So anyway, tell me what you do. It is 8:06 in the morning. The Target opens at 8 o'clock. There's no one here. I literally am going to be queen of the Target. Queen of the Target. Do you ever feel like the walls and the doors of the Target sing to you? Our hills are alive with the sound of Target. Also, you should know, overalls are back in. Oh my gosh, I have 2 pair, and I am absolutely in love with them. Can you see them in the reflection? Overalls are back. Hey, did you leave your shoes at the Target? Did you know there's a new Starbucks drink called the Crystal Ball Frappuccino? I've heard it's magical. You should totally get it. Quick secret, I just got home from Target and carried the bags in, but we used to leave Frank Sinatra on for Winnie every day when we left the house here on our little Alexa. She heard our name, so she's going to be quiet. But Matt leaves it on every morning for me when we leave the house, so that when I come back in, Frank is playing and I still feel like Winnie is here. Do you love it? I want to let you know, I didn't take you really into the Target with me today, but that's because I spent most of my time in the dressing room. That is honestly my very first time ever in the Target dressing room. And I tried on 2 bikini bottoms, which ended in laughter. A lot of laughter. If you've ever seen a busted can of biscuits, that's what happened in the dressing room at the Target with the bikini bottoms. Anyway, so we put those back on the hanger. I did find 2 pair of shorts that, so listen, I think I told you the other day, I don't wear shorts. I don't frequent shorts in the summertime. If I'm going canoeing, I might slap on a pair of shorts, but I'm not a short person. So I found 2 pair that I'm a little bit excited about that I will actually wear when we get home from Disney. So these are longer. The brand, I couldn't remember the brand of them, is Denizen, Denizen, and they fit like a dream. I'm not kidding you. They don't have like a high rise. They're not short. They're not skin tight so that everybody can see your bumps. They're lovely. So I'm super excited about those. They were $22.99 a piece. I got 2 pair. So I'm all set for Florida. Really excited. Also, I just saw a video on Facebook about a mom talking about yelling at her kids. Are you a yeller? I sadly am a yeller. I saw a few years ago, I think it was on like 24 Kids and Counting. Remember that show? The Duggars. And the mom said that she had been a yeller for a long time because she had 42 kids. But the Lord convicted her about her yelling at her kids. So what she did was when she felt like she needed to yell at them, she would whisper. So instead of being like, "You guys, get up here for dinner," like that, she'd be like, "You guys, I said 4 times that I needed you to come to dinner. I need you to come to dinner now." And honestly, I think that is just as effective as yelling. I've done that a few times, and it's just as effective. But the patience that it takes to do that, I'm not kidding you. It would need to be God-given patience because I've done it a few times, but honestly, I'm a yeller. So, and Matt will come home and he'll be like, "Oh my gosh, you yell at the kids." And I'll be like, "Oh my gosh, they don't listen to me." You can say something once, Matt can say something once, and they'll totally listen. But I think it's a female voice. If I'm like, "You guys come to dinner. You guys get up from the basement. I said dinner. You guys turn off the But then if I'm like, "I said dinner," then they'll come and they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, Mom, what's wrong with you?" Anyway, so that's our life. I'm a yeller, but I really love that Michelle Duggar wisdom about lowering your voice and whispering when you want to yell. Actually, I'm going to bring that back. I'm going to bring it back. Just like Justin brought sexy back, I'm going to bring back the patient whisper. I'm going to try it over spring break and see how it works out. I may have bald spots when it's all said and done. That's all I have for you guys today. Have an awesome spring break. We're headed to Wisconsin, and then in 18 days, we leave for Disney, and I'm super excited. So with that being said, we're off. We'll see you real soon.